Most players in Fortnite Save the World feel like they're stuck in progression for no real reason. They play mission after mission, they upgrade weapons, they try different heroes, they grind for hours, but their power level barely changes, and everything still feels difficult. And the frustrating part is, it's not because they're bad at the game. It's because they're making small mistakes over and over without even realizing it. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 10 biggest mistakes that almost every early and mid-game player makes in Save the World in 2026. And more importantly, I'm going to show you exactly how to fix each one so you can level up faster, survive easier, and actually feel progression in your account instead of being stuck. Mistake number 1, ignoring survivor squads. This is the biggest hidden reason players stay weak for weeks or even months. Survivor squads are not just a side system. They're the core of your power level in Save the World, but most players completely ignore them or just press autofill and forget about it. The problem with that is simple. Bad survivor setups equals low power level equals weaker damage, weaker defense, and harder missions across the board. Even if your weapons are strong, your account will still feel underpowered. Fix this by doing 3 things. First, always match survivor personalities correctly. Second, upgrade survivors evenly instead of focusing on random ones. And third, slowly replace low-rarity survivors with higher ones when you can. If you fix this one system alone, your power level will jump way faster than you expect. Mistake number 2, random weapon chaos. Early game players constantly switch weapons, thinking variety is better. But in reality, this slows you down a lot, because every weapon in Save the World requires materials, upgrades, and learning how to use it efficiently. If you keep changing weapons every few missions, you never actually become strong with anything. Better approach. Pick a small core set of weapons and stick to them. For example, 1 primary rifle for general fights, 1 shotgun for close combat, 1 backup weapon for emergencies. Upgrade those consistently instead of constantly chasing new weapons. Mistake number 3, wasting crafting materials. This is one of the fastest ways to become resource broke early game. Many players craft weapons constantly because they feel like they need fresh gear for every mission. But Save the World is not designed that way. Materials are meant to be managed carefully. If you waste them early, you'll hit a wall later where you can't even craft basic weapons. Fix. Only craft when necessary. Reuse weapons when possible. And recycle old gear instead of ignoring it. Think long-term, not mission to mission. Mistake number 4, ignoring element system. The element system is one of the most overlooked damage mechanics in the entire game. Enemies have different types like fire, water, and nature, and using the wrong element can drastically reduce your damage output, so if fights feel slow or enemies feel too tanky. This is often the reason. Fix. Start paying attention to enemy types and match your weapons accordingly whenever possible. It doesn't seem like much at first, but over time it massively improves your efficiency in missions. Mistake number 5, bad trap building. Most players think traps are just something you place randomly around objectives. That's why their defenses fail. In reality, traps are meant to work together in systems, not randomly. The correct way is to create trap tunnels, controlled paths where enemies are forced to walk through damage zones step by step. When done properly, traps do most of the work for you, not your weapons. Fix. Focus on funneling enemies instead of scattering traps everywhere. Mistake number 6, trying to solo everything. A lot of players think playing solo is more efficient or more skilled, but in Save the World, that's usually the opposite. Even average teammates reduce mission time significantly and make objectives easier to complete. Fix. Use public lobbies when possible. Don't worry about random players being perfect. Focus on completing missions faster. Mistake number 7, ignoring daily quests. Daily quests are basically free progress, but most players completely ignore them. They give consistent rewards like XP, materials, and event progression. Skipping them slows your overall account growth without you realizing it. Fix. Make it a habit to complete them before doing random missions. Mistake number 8, upgrading too many heroes. Early players often try to upgrade every hero they unlock, but this spreads your resources way too thin. Instead of having a strong build, you end up with many weak ones. Fix. Focus on one main loadout first. Build around synergy instead of variety. Mistake number 9, ignoring defenders. Defenders are extremely underrated, especially for early and mid-game. They help protect objectives, reduce pressure, and save ammo. Fix. Use them in harder missions where you feel overwhelmed or when playing solo. Mistake number 10, rushing without farming. This is one of the biggest progression walls in the entire game. If you rush missions without farming, you eventually run out of materials, weapons, and upgrade resources. Then suddenly everything becomes too hard. Fix. Balance progression and farming equally. Don't rush purely for story completion. Bonus insight. Here's the truth most players don't realize. Progress in Save the World is not about how much you play. It's about how efficiently you play. Small improvements in survivor squads, weapon choices, trap building, and resource management add up over time and completely change your progression speed. OUTRO. If you fix even a few of these mistakes, you'll immediately notice your progress becoming smoother and faster. Most players stay stuck simply because they repeat the same small mistakes without realizing it. That if you want, I can next show you the best beginner loadouts or fastest farming methods in Save the World. Giveaway. Imagine logging into Fortnite today and suddenly owning one of the rarest Founders packs ever released. Sounds crazy, right? Well, in this video, I'm giving one away to one lucky viewer. The Fortnite Founders pack is one of the most wanted OG items in the game. Most players only know about it from old videos or rare accounts, which is exactly why this giveaway is so special. Entering is super easy. First, like this video. Second, subscribe to the channel. And third, comment your Epic Games username along with how long you've been playing Fortnite. That's it. But be careful of fake accounts and scam comments pretending to be me. I will never ask for passwords or payment information. The real winner will only be announced through my official videos or socials. Also, if this video reaches the like goal, I'll do another even bigger Fortnite giveaway very soon. So share this video with your friends and help support the channel. Good luck to everyone entering. Point one of you is about to own an incredibly rare Fortnite Founders pack, and it could literally be you.